longer terms of how long this is the worst economic downturn for farm? Isn't?
I'm at the National Farmers Union conference in Birmingham, and I'm speaking to Mark Price, the Managing Director of Waitrose. Unlike Jeremy Paxman, I've got to speak to somebody who's actually a customer of mine. Mark, your paper today was very well received and you were very supportive of British agriculture. How are the price wars between the four big retailers going to impact on your business, and what strain will that put on relationships that you have with your suppliers?
Well, I'm pleased to say that to date it's not had a big impact, and the reason is that we invest not only in the price of our goods, we invest in the quality of our goods and the service that our staff give to our customers. But where we have had to absorb higher costs, what we've made sure we've done is paid our farmers still a fair price, and we've absorbed the margin hit, because we realise that having a long-term sustainable relationship with farmers is more important than riding the spot markets or doing something on the hoof.
You talked about the importance of a diverse rural economy and also about encouraging new entrants in. Have you worked with new entrants, and what advice do you give to people with new products that they would like to supply to you?
Yes, we have. We encourage new people coming into the industry, and we'd like to see more. The things that we're obsessed by are quality, first and foremost. We want to put the best products on the shelf of Waitrose, but also we'd like to see people diversify. So recently we've taken in a range of rapeseed oil, which is particularly good from a young producer, and we'll continue to do more of that.
As a Waitrose supplier myself, I'm quite involved with Leaf, and we're Leaf Mark producers, and we enjoy doing that, but recognise there's a higher cost. How are your customers responding to your Leaf Mark produce, and what do you think the future holds for that assurance scheme?
Well, we're committed to Leaf. We think it's a really good scheme. The reason we like it is that it's set up by farmers and managed by farmers for the advantage of farmers. We tend to believe that you get a better quality of product as a consequence of being a Leaf farm because of the care that you take over your farm and the environment. And our customers are prepared to pay a premium. That's a simple fact of it, whether it be Fair Trade, the Waitrose Foundation, or the Leaf Mark.
These are all good stories to hear, actually, and very different from last week when Terry Leahy was squirming in his seat at the mention of an industry ombudsman to look at the relationship between retailers and farmers. What are your views on an ombudsman, and do you think that would be something that would affect your business?
Well, I'm not against an ombudsman per se. I think for me the key issue is that the charging for an ombudsman is fair. So Waitrose has a 4% market share. I don't think we should be charged pro rata for the cost of an ombudsman. I think you should pay on the basis of cases that are upheld against you, on which basis I don't think Waitrose is ever going to be paying very much. I think the other thing that you've got to consider is as a 4% market share player, Waitrose doesn't have much leverage in the market compared to a 30% or a 20% market player. So I also question really whether an ombudsman is right for those supermarkets with a smaller market share.
A lot of your suppliers will be hoping that that 4% increases. How much room is there for you to expand out there, do you think, and what are your plans?
Well, we've said publicly that we'd like to double the size of Waitrose. I believe there is scope for an 8% market share for a supermarket that ensues our values, and so that's what we'll be looking to do. And this year is going to be a very big year for us. We're going to open more shops this year than we've ever opened in our history before.
It's good news. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
In creating and enhancing the magnificent flora and fauna unique to our